Good morning, dragons. Today is Thursday, December 11th of 2025.
Please stand and place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Today, we have no birthdays. Sadly,
Today for lunch we will have cheese pizza.
today's weather is looking like the lowest will be 53 degrees between 6 and 7 a.m. and the high will be 73 between 2 and 3 p.m. The temperature range will feel like 52 degrees to 72. Wind will make it feel cooler than the actual temperature. Um, uh,
Please repeat the honor code after me. I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I'll arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will care for and protect our environment.
I will care for and protect our environment. Now in Spanish. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Now our special guest.
Alright friends, good morning. Today is Thursday, which means we got one more day into the weekend, which is honestly super exciting. But as you know, we've been doing a lot of testing to get it all situated and finished before we go on break. So I did want to remind you guys of a couple of important dates and things to remember. Looking towards today and tomorrow. So today you guys will be continuing our PM2 fast ELA testing for our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So again, this is your last PM2 test because you've already taken your math. You just got to take your reading, but you still also do have midterms that you got to complete within your classes. So remember those so that you can stay focused and get those finished and ready to go. Let's see. And then tomorrow we have some more testing with iReady, and there's going to be a couple of grades that are doing their iReady testing tomorrow. So we have 3rd grade taking their English, we have Kinder 1st and 2nd taking English, and then Spanish with Miss Bea. You guys have your midterm that you're going to be completing in her classroom as well. Okay. That'll bring us to the end of this week, and then next week is our last week before we go on break, which we're not going to be jam-packed with a lot of testing, but we do have a couple more midterms for our middle schoolers. But most importantly, we have our Spirit Week that we're going to be starting on Monday. Again, Monday we kick it off with red and green, okay, to bring on the Christmas spirit by wearing the colors. And then we continue on with the rest of the week. I'll kind of break those down again tomorrow so that you have them ready and in your brain for the following week. So again, they were passed out early enough for you guys to have time to go out and get some things or take things out that you may need for these spirit days. So hopefully you did so. And if you haven't, you still have time. So get that ready and good to go for next week. And then we moved into our fall festival happening on Thursday of next week. Winter festival. Thank you. We have our winter festival that we're going to be having next week. Again, it's going to kind of run like how we did our Dia de los Niños and Dr. Seuss Literacy Week fair, where we had different stations outside. The little ones had to go one by one, and then our older grades, you guys were able to kind of venture off and find your own to take part in. So that's the goal for this winter festival. Again, teachers and staff, if you are in need of any materials, please reach out to Miss Martinez in the front office or Miss Quintero so that they can approve those materials and get those ordered for you in enough time. And then, so that'll be our winter festival. And then we end that week with our, what is it, fifth? House challenge, which we're going to switch it up and not have it on Wednesday because we want to make sure that our classroom doors and the winter festival are finished. But we will be having our house challenge on Friday, early in the morning, so that in the afternoon, how it's early pickup, you guys can go home and we don't have to worry about who's still here, who's not here, what games can we play with the people that are here, yada yada yada. So we're going to be having that on Friday. And then I believe there's been wish lists that have been sent out to all grade levels to complete. So I'm assuming that Santa is going to be coming next week to deliver gifts to every grade level. So that'll also be exciting. So make sure, teachers, you include that into your schedule. I know there hasn't been an exact time and date of when these gifts are going to be passed out. I'm sure it will be shared. But regardless, keep that in mind so that you can allot some time for that within your schedule so that it's easy to come down, grab the gifts, and head back up. But yeah, other than that, that pretty much wraps up everything. Remember that next Friday, quarter 2 ends because it's the last week of school. And then when we come back in 2026, we'll be in quarter 3. So make sure all grades are submitted. Students, make sure all work is turned in, especially if you want some good grades this time around. Again, we do have the bug award that's going to be coming out for quarter 2. So if you didn't receive an award the first time, you want to try to do it this time. Whether it's the bug award, whether it's principal's honor roll, whether it's teacher honor roll, the goal is to continue to move up. Okay, so hopefully you do so in enough time. Okay, and last but not least, there was a flyer passed out for winter break. How we're going to be having 2 days of program days. If you haven't returned that yellow slip, please make sure that you do so. Again, it helps us know how many of you guys are coming so that we can plan for our events and buy enough materials, buy enough snacks, treats, whatever we're planning on doing. But we have to know how many of you are coming, okay? So if you haven't returned that form, please do so that we can prepare and be able to have enough materials, okay? With all that being said, I believe that wraps up our morning announcements today. Thank you so much for always tuning in and for watching. You guys are an amazing audience that I cannot see, but I know that you're here. Okay? With all that being said, have a great rest of your day. Remember, we are
Dragon Pride.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.